My name is Ed. This is Doug. We moved to Panama in June 5th to be exact. So we've been here a few months. Really love being in Panama. It's our ideal situation. We started looking at retirement about 5 years ago. We looked at everything across the equator, all the different countries, where to live. And as we were doing our research, we came across the Panama Relocation Tour website. And we started doing research and watching all the videos. The thing I loved about it was they're all consistent. They all tell the same story and they all tell the same honesty. So that's what we started listening to only. So we used all the information Jackie gave us, and we bought the online guide. We came here 3 or 4 times, fell in love with the Caldera and Alto Boquete area, and that's where we're living now. We're living in El Francis. It's warmer than Boquete, much less rain. Our average temperatures, today it's like 81, yesterday was 89, but there's a breeze and it's very comfortable. And if it gets hot, we have a pool, so we just go in our pool. We have 2 dogs, one we brought here from Boston to David direct. So we brought our dog with us. She's an Irish setter. And being with long hair, she does not feel the heat. We thought that would be a problem for her, but she's handled it very well. We found some great groomers in David, and they take care of her, and she's a little princess. Then we got another dog to help her out, so she had a playmate. His name is Oreo, and he's from Dog Camp. We support Dog Camp 100%. They're just a great organization. They are a rescue. If the dog was been run over, broken legs, mishandled by owners, they will go and rescue the dog. They're not an organization to take dogs from people who just don't want them anymore. There's resources for that. They have a dog there that's name was Daisy. When we visited, she had an intravenous they were doing for her. They'll take the dog to Costa Rica if they can't find a vet that can treat them, and they'll try to maintain them for life. They're not a kill shelter. They will keep the dog. They have 85 dogs now, so they rely on volunteers and donations. We live in an area called El Francis. It's on the outskirts of Alto Boquete. If you were to go to the checkpoint, or you know where the checkpoint is, there's only one. Soon as as you're going towards David, as soon as you go through that, on the right will be Los Molinos, and then there's this giant canyon. And right on the other side of the canyon is our community. It's called Emerald Drive. Every street in the community is called Emerald Drive. I know it's kind of crazy, but and the numbers don't make any sense. But it's a community of expats, some expats, and a lot of Panamanian people. Extremely friendly. We have a community chat. We have community police. So it's a very laid-back type of community, mostly families. Very sprawled out. It's a community like the houses that they're building everywhere, but we have a lot of land. We're on almost a hectare for our property. It's a double lot. Our house came with a pool. It came with a parrilla, which is a grill. It's like a hut outside. It has a real roof on it, and a big chimney, and we cook on it. We cook every weekend out there because there's nothing better than a grilled food. And a lot of land. So I used to be a grower for nursery plants in USA, and when I first started my life for 25 years, and I always wanted to live near the Amazon rainforest because I could grow everything. So I'm in Panama and I can grow everything. I was saying earlier that I finally found a vanilla bean orchid, so I'm growing that now, and I have some black pepper vines, so I'm like in heaven here. I have dragon fruit, I have maracuya, I have everything. I can't believe I have bananas out front that are turning to turn right, but ripen now. Yeah, we're in heaven here. What we did, and it's not what Jackie suggested, is we rented a house from an unscrupulous landlord, and we only lasted 2 months there. So Jackie's right. Make sure you go through and use the recommendations she provides and find a place. We had some boots on the ground here that helped us go through the house that we were renting and check it all out for us, but it's not the same as what we expect to live in. So I suggest that if you're going to do something, make sure you pay attention to Jackie's recommendations. I wish I had done that. But while we were trying to get away, we started looking at houses. We drove everywhere. And I bought a truck here. So we drove everywhere, and every time it said, say, Vende, we would call the people up and talk to them on the phone. So this house, we found this kind of like the same way.
And the area is very quiet.
Yes, very quiet. You can't, there's no sound of a drummer anywhere. There's no airplanes. We saw a helicopter maybe 1 or 2 times, and that's when the mayor of Boquete flies around and checks stuff out, but that's it. You never hear anything. When we were in Boston selling our house, we sold our house for about $650,000. It was a Dutch colonial house from 1900, and it had almost 2 acres of land, pretty much same size this. So when we came to Panama and found this house, we bought it for half the price. So it was around $340,000, $350,000. And then we still had money to do things. We spent money. I bought a truck for $10,000. Because we have dogs, I built a large fence around. We have a lava rock wall, and I built it above that around the areas where the dog is, and that's pretty much 3/4 of the yard. And I think that cost about $10,000. We repainted the entire inside of the house. We're also going to be putting in a well. All the water comes through these little tiny PVC pipes all over the place. She looks like spaghetti. And since it's PVC, the joints let go sometimes from pressure. So then you don't have water. We have a reservoir tank in the back of our house, and it's like 1,000 gallons or something like that. But when that's empty, because if the water shuts off and then you're using it in your house and that's empty, then you have to wait. You know, we could always use our pool water, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to build a well here. So we only have to go and had a geologist, and they said if you go down 200 feet, we'll hit an aquifer, and then we'll have water forever.
Yeah.
Water is very, very inexpensive. We're also going to put in a generator, a whole house generator, and that's about $5,000. I think it's a little cheaper than the United States, but then we don't have to worry about anything. The cost I'm going to tell you, don't fall off your seat, but it includes everything from the time we left the United States until the time we finished the renovations in the house. This includes the flight. Our flight from Boston to David, nonstop on a 12-seater jet. Citation was the type of jet. That was $60,000. I could have left my dog there, but I would have been very upset. I don't want to do that. We have retirement, and that's what it's for. We bought a truck for $10,000. We bought this house for $350,000, and then after the fees with the lawyers and everything, then it goes up to about $400,000. So I would say in total, the cost was about $500,000 or $600,000 after everything was purchased and upgraded. Some of the other things we've done, we have a contractor who worked on most of our house. He built us a chandelier out of wrought iron and glass, green glass. It hangs outside on our patio against our murals. It's beautiful. We don't eat out a lot. We like the food that we cook. We know that there are restaurants around, and in Boquete alone, there's 124 restaurants that just came out with a list. It's very hard to choose where you want to eat. But it's very reasonable. You know, for breakfast at Sugar and Spice, they do a Cobb salad for $8, and you swear you can't eat the whole thing. It's huge. So there's a lot of great places to eat and very inexpensively, but we make all our food here. We go shopping to Price Mart, which is the exact same as Costco. as the United States, but you have to buy the card in Panama. Costco cards they don't transfer. You pay $40 and you have a card, and it's good for a year. And then you can buy whatever you want. We do a lot of shopping in David, and I like to explore anyway, so I will go to every mom and pop store or a vendor on the side. I just bought 50 mandarin oranges because I'm in Panama, and they're from a local farm, and I think I paid $10 for 50 mandarin oranges. I know that's crazy, but I use them in salads. We eat them. My dogs love them.
Dogs like,
yeah. Dogs like eating them. I have to say that I am very surprised all the time that wherever you go, somebody says to you, buenas, or buena, or hola to you. You know, they're talking to us or talking to me, and they say hello. So I'm now doing the same thing because I feel so comfortable being here. I don't have a problem walking anywhere. I don't have to worry about, oh, are you a gringo because you're wearing shorts? I'm going to be a gringo for the rest of my life. You know, I'm taller, I have different color skin. I don't really care, they don't really care. Yeah. It's very, very safe here.
The neighborhood's wonderful. They ask you if they're making something, they'll come over and...
You know, we have people that make us food. They say, oh, I just made this mono bajo. It's called monkey. They make it in rice with guandu beans and a lentil. And they mix that with the rice, and they put a strip of banana in it, plantain that's been fried, and put some pork or beef in it, and they wrap it up in a banana leaf with string, and they bring it to us. We didn't ask them for it. And they just, so friendly and help you anytime you want. No, my husband will come and cut that tree down for you, and with a machete. Or our banana trees, we don't know anything about them. They prop up the banana. Says, oh, you got bananas, they're gonna fall over, so they'll prop them up for you. They just stop their car, come over. You know, they know you're struggling, so they're gonna come and help you.
Yeah. Very nice people, very nice.
So we're relatively healthy for our ancient years. I just turned 69 on Saturday. He is 67, but 68 soon. We don't have any health insurance. We know we can't get health insurance in Panama right now. We feel that we're healthy enough and take care of ourselves that we can survive without the health insurance. I pay out of pocket. Last week I got sick and I had bronchitis. I thought I had the flu, whatever. I went to see Dr. Gomez down in Boquete, $15. You know, shocking to do that, but the consultant with him, he knew exactly what it was, knew exactly what to prescribe me. I went around the corner, I paid $40 for cough syrup and a full set of antibiotics, and I was healthy in 3 days. He says, you'll be fine in 3 days, don't worry about anything. So that's exactly what had happened. Yeah, I'm very happy. So the great thing is that Jackie developed this plan or course of action. So we're going to go to Cherokee Hospital next week, bring our Medicare card with us, and we're going to pre-register. So if anything emergency happens, you know, because things do happen, that we can go there and not worry about having to pay $30,000 out of our pocket. And it's only going to be for emergencies. And then I saw also on the website that private ambulances will also take the Medicare Advantage. That's what we have. So I'm very happy about that. I'm not worried about not having insurance.
No.
We have electric bikes. You know, we go 40 kilometers down the road. If I fall off, that's going to be an emergency. You know, like I say, we have pre-existing conditions. Of course you're going to have it when you get to our age. But I'm not worried about it. We used a lawyer that was in the guide. We did a retainer with her, and she's in Panama City. We came down and applied for our temporary visa. We got it right away. It was a big introduction to us to see how Panama works.
Through immigration.
Through immigration, and how they have these little booths outside, and everybody inside just stamping a piece of paper and taking $1 from you. So it's very interesting. We didn't have to go back to Panama City to get our permanent visa. We did it in David. The lawyer had the paperwork sent to us to Uno Express in Boquete, and then we just carried it into David, immigration, and they did the paperwork for us there, which I thought was great. So we didn't have to go to Panama. I don't want to go to Panama City. I have 2 dogs. I like to be here for them. They're my dog, my babies. So we try to do everything locally. When I was in Panama City applying for my driver's license, the same way. The information in the book is spot on. I used a fixer. Even our e-cedulas, we're going to go at the end of the month to Panama City, take the bus, and go apply for our e-cedulas. After that, they'll send it to Boquete, and then we're golden. We have everything we want. I know that if you didn't have all this valid information, you would be struggling, and so much anxiety of what do I do next? Did I do the right thing or not? You have at your disposal all the information and all the answers to all your questions in the PRT guide or on the website, and you have email. You can email Jackie directly, and she'll respond to you. Yeah. If she knows what it is or not. You can't do that if you're on your own. And that's what attracted us to coming with PRT and coming to Panama. If you come to Panama, or not if, but you should come to Panama, there are tons of things to do, especially around Boquete. It's all expats, and they're not just from the United States, from all over the world. There's going to be a lot of people with a lot of free time on their hands, so they're doing everything. There's yoga classes and salsa classes, and you can volunteer, like I say, at dog camp. You can go to the dog camp consignment shop and do like I do, pick up furniture and deliver furniture. There's tons of things to do. Zip lines, everything.
Horseback riding.
Coffee tours. There's people that take you on a horse. You've never been on a horse before, and they'll walk you around up a mountain, across a river. That's what we did. It's amazing. It was $25, and it's like amazing things to do. But if you want to do anything or not, we don't do that much. We have, like I say, we have electric bikes. We go touring around in the vehicles. We stay here and enjoy our house. What we do on a daily basis, we'll probably get up around, I get up early because the dogs want to go out, but maybe around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. We're retired. I don't have to go to work anymore. We'll get up, make some kind of breakfast, pick some fruit, go sit out at the pool, use the pool all day, and then have a gin and tonic and go watch some TV or something. But that's what we do. We're retired. We're enjoying our life.
Yes. When you're out walking with the dogs, people just waving to you and just talk to you. In the United States, or people don't do that to you. That is nothing. Here, they're warm, they're friendly.
Everywhere. When we came down here, they knew about our dog more than they knew about us.
Yes, they knew.
They said, "Oh, you're Mildred's father," and they knew who we were. So I just thought amazing. We went to a restaurant in Boquete, and we were just talking, and the owner comes over and saw the picture on the phone. She says, "Oh, you're Mildred's father." He's like, "How do you know?" But it's amazing. They all know, and they're all very nice.
Gave us a free shot of tequila for being,
fathers.
Welcoming them to us to Panama.
It's just very nice here. We're near a blue zone in Costa Rica, and that's an area where people have a tendency to live longer lives. We find the food different, but now we're starting to get used to it, and it's very enjoyable. The people are so friendly here. Everything is nothing negative I can think about Panama. It's very safe here. I just love it.
There's no fear you're going to get stabbed or shot.
And we have our money. We send it to Schwab, and that was a recommendation from Jackie. Send it to Schwab, and then Schwab will transfer it to whatever bank you want, and the Social Security checks, and you get that money that day. You don't have to wait. I deposited a check once at Multibank. I had to wait 20 business days. I thought it was 20 days. And that's like a month it takes of business days. But if there's a holiday, forget it. It's going to be like a month and a half later or whatever it is. So I do, deposits that way. But I love it here. I wouldn't change anything. I love exactly what we're doing.
And as you see, we're getting nice and tan.
What you really should do is come to Panama. Stop watching the videos, watch ours. But stop watching the videos and come and take a look and see what there is. You wouldn't believe how beautiful it is here. The temperatures are perfect all the time. It's sunny. It's beautiful. Even we came in the rainy season. Yeah, it rained a lot, but that provides all the greenery and the lush forests.
But it would rain late in the afternoon, so you
Yeah.
get the morning sun.
Right, so you can still do a lot of stuff. But to me, you should, come down here and take a look for yourself.
Whisper softly that I might see you